Welcome to the Uncle's Channel. Thanks for watching today. And let's talk about a game called Tack. Now, Tack takes place back in the Aztec Empire. And according to the story of it, you play as this gray-haired girl, and they're trying to sacrifice you, and you're trying to escape from the Aztec Empire. Now, why are they trying to sacrifice you? Well, according to their game page on the eShop, it says the Aztec, a world destroyed every 4,000 years. After the fourth fall, the fifth destruction is imminent. As the myth sacrificing a gray-haired girl could prevent the world from becoming destroyed, people of Aztec try to sacrifice the girl. Now, there's an odd little story they've decided to create here, because I've searched online quite a bit for this. There's no legend about this gray-haired girl who's going to stop the destruction of the Aztec Empire. And first of all, the Aztec Empire only lasted like two, maybe 300 years, something like that. It's a very short empire within the Native American history. The same area had the Maya and the Olmec, but not the Aztec did not last that long. And so to say 4,000 to 5,000 years, I mean, come on. We're getting our stories mixed up here. But regardless, let's talk about how the game plays a little bit. Now, as you're trying to escape from the Aztec Empire, this is one of those games where you basically just travel along a 2D platforms, and all these different obstacles or animals or people are going to try to attack you, and you have to do a very stealthy approach to everything in the environment. And so you're sneaking around and you try to lure different dogs out, different people out, and when they come out, then you can sneak behind them, or as they're traveling back to their location, you can sneak it in front of them and things like that. It's basically a very stealthy sneak game, I guess as you would call it. And there's a lot of puzzles in it as far as, like, you know, pulling logs and making little bridges for yourself, or hopping on top of crocodiles, or carrying frogs to silence the crocodiles. I don't know how that works, but I mean, the game has it. But it's very much of a trial and error game. And what I mean by that is you really don't ever know you're going to die before you die. And then once you die, you know what to do to not die next time. And then you travel a little bit further, and then you die, and then you realize what you should have done, and you can do that for next time. But it's very hard to really predict when you're going to die. And just sort of give you an idea of what I'm talking about in this game, let's take a look at this particular set of puzzles right here. Now, as you walk into the area with the frog, you know, we see a little frog there, you see a log that you have to move. So you move the log, and the rock crushes you. Now, you didn't know it was going to crush you because you've never encountered a rock like that before, but it's a pretty violent crush. Now, you do know to jump back on the other platform once you move the log. Then you can walk a little bit, and a crocodile that you did not see kills you. So now you know you need to have the frog to silence the crocodile. So you should have gone back and got the frog. So you go back, and you get the frog. Then you continue, and you jump over the water, but you can't grab the ledge while you're holding the frog, so you die. So you should have dropped the frog back off earlier, then jumped over the little lake here, grabbed the ledge, pushed the little log over it, got the frog, continued on. But you didn't know to do any of that until you were there and you die. The whole game is just one giant trial and error that's very hard to predict and will lead to numerous deaths as you're trying to progress your way through this adventure. Now, this game really doesn't have a whole lot of variety to offer for it. It's a very much of a trial and error stealth game, and you do this throughout the entire experience. And for $15 in the eShop, that's pretty steep for a game like this. And I mean, the graphics are fine. The music in the background it's okay. But there's really nothing to really pull players in. The story is very simple, historically and accurate in every way. But very simple. The gameplay is very simple. Annoying in a lot of times. And there's just not a lot to it. And to say $15 on the eShop for this game, that's pretty steep. And so honestly, I'd say the price for this game should probably be something around the $1.99 mark. And so if it goes on sale for that and you enjoy stealth games, by all means, probably go out there and give yourself a go at Tack. But for $15, it's definitely going to be a pass for almost all players out there. Pause for a second. Ed Noggles here. I forgot to mention at the start of the video, I did receive a review copy of Tack from the developer. But as always, that affects my review in no form or fashion. So proceed on to review. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my other retro videos, review videos, gameplay videos. And by all means, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.